Hello everyone, it's Sandy. It is a one-take tour through my store. And my staff has informed me that when I show you guys these, you buy them. And then if we don't have enough, they have to track them down. So I promise to only speak about books we have a lot of. I promise my staff. They were very crabby when they told me to stop blogging about books we have not very much of. So I'm like, okay, so this, I can't talk about this? No. I love this. I can't talk about this? No. But if 3 of you want it, you can come get it. We are going like gangbusters here on December 22nd. So for sure we're open and we're gift wrapping too. We can't ship too much for guarantee by Christmas. In other words, if we don't have the book in the store, can we get it for you by Christmas? It's getting dicey. But I'm going to talk about books I love that I have lots of. I've talked about this before. I just got a huge replenishment box of Thursday Murder Club. I've talked to you about it. It's the 4 people who solve murders in their retirement home. This is my new favorite. I'm reading it, finishing it today. This time next year, it's about 2 people born 30 years ago on the same day in the same hospital. They have a lot in common, but they don't know it because they've never met until 30 years after the day they were born. It's delightful, easy read. As you know, most fun we ever had, my book of the year. Just got a huge new box. I don't think I'm allowed to talk about that. Nope, loved it. Can't talk about that. Musical Chairs is one of my favorites of the year, and The Searchers, I think I'm allowed because there's maybe 10 copies. And if you want to know more about those, I can tell you. But Musical Chairs is about a 50-something who has her 2 20-somethings come back and live with her on what she thought was going to be a relaxing summer in Connecticut. I have a house full of 20-year-olds, but I think you'd love it too. Tana French, very atmospheric, Irish, rural story about a Chicago police detective who kind of retires, hoping for a quiet life. He bought a farm and some land in Ireland. Doesn't end up being that quiet. So this is actually, I've never read this. It says Picks from the Owner, but there's Winter Solstice. It looks like I'm sure it's quite good. But Winter Solstice and Rosamund Pilcher, we have always a lot of, because she is one of my favorites. She really writes about regular daytime situations, but always with a small dramatic but not too tragic flair. So Winter Solstice is my favorite of all time. I've read it every year for about 20 years. Really recommend it for any gift. This I'm not allowed to talk about, but it's so adorable. Jane Austen's Guide to Good Manners. Really cute gift book. Fun book, Hating Game. I'll talk about that. Beach read. We have boxes and boxes of Where Happiness Lives. We just got in this new toy, which is good for all ages. You can manipulate this. It's kind of like worry beads back in the day, but it's called an art ball. So in theory, you can do fancy things that are organized with it. That's not me. But we got a bunch of these in, so I'm allowed to talk about it. I think in the past I have mentioned if I were to give one book to a child all around the world, it would be these 2. This is for very young children. So there's a poem for every day with the most fabulous illustrations. And this is New Year's. And then Julie Andrews and her daughter did a Treasury for All Seasons. It is songs and poems, and also just lovely. A few more words. So maybe for someone a little bit older. Love it. So working towards the back, what can I talk about? Of course, you guys are welcome to come in. One of the things I love doing is hear about who we are buying for and putting together an amazing, just right gift for whoever you're buying for. I know a lot. It's in my head. I'd love to share it with you. Ooh, 30% off on some of our big Christmas things. And over here, I just wanted to talk to you about a few things we have coming up. Sorry, I'm on the floor again. But this is our New Year's Eve box, and I talked to you a little bit about it before, but we're starting to put them together tomorrow. So there's a general version and then a family version. And so what we are including in every box is the appetizer idea book. I have 2 huge boxes of, because even if you don't buy the New Year's Eve box, if you're staying in or anytime once we're allowed to gather again, it is the best. So this, for example, is a little small recipe, new potato skins with bacon and blue cheese. And there's a full-size, real-size photo of every recipe. That's how it will actually look in your life. And then you can get ideas of napkins. But this is so great for New Year's Eve. It's very reasonably priced if you're going to buy it outside the box. But it comes with every box, as does lots of hot cocoa and a box full of chocolate. Oh my gosh, I'm alone. So you get chocolate and chocolate to drink. We're also going to do a movie list, best New Year's Eve or New Year's Day movies according to Prairie Path Books. We have such a great list going. I'm excited. Then everybody gets a candle. For the for the children's box, it'll be winter. For the general box, it'll be cashmere. And then in addition to appetizer handbook, y'all are going to get a conversation pack. And for the general book, this is such a fun grouping of interesting facts that they take 5 things, put them together, and they give you so much food for thought. Chat packs, I've mentioned before. The general box will get the favorite chat packs ever, and this is what the little cards look like. For the children's version, it's called Celebrate Family, and you get something like this. I don't have my glasses on. What was your favorite family tradition as a child? So it gets a family conversation going. And the thing that I'm so excited about that I found is this family puzzle, which just warmed my heart because it has 20 big pieces and 40 little pieces. It's a 60-piece puzzle that'll look like that, but little tiny ones can participate. So they do the big pieces and the older kids and family do the smaller pieces, and together they work on a project. I love that. Of course, it comes with this Wheaton artist, Christopher Arndt, has created a Happy New Year postcard. And as I mentioned before, we're not doing messy confetti, but every New Year's Eve box will include the garland that you can put in a clear jar with some sparkle lights, or you can drape it around, say, your where you're eating, for just that festive, it's just not what you have in your house every day feel. And the last thing I want to talk about is this video. If you haven't seen it, let me know and I'll send it to you. But it's about the mom on Saturday Night Live. Everybody got tons and tons of stuff, and the mom got a robe. Don't do that. So either for the new year or for right now, I have plenty of all these titles. Give mom a super happy thing to do while you do the dishes. Christmas Day, are you hearing me? You do the dishes and set mom up with a book. And this little candle says cashmere, cozy socks, and these are some of my favorite, entirely enjoyable books. I'm halfway through this. It's a U of I based story for those of us who are Illini, and then others that are my favorites. Let us put this together for your mom, and then, you know, you won't have the robe legacy to live under your whole life. You guys, Merry Christmas. As you know, we wrap for free. This is what it looks like. And when you call and tell us, ooh, Madge, your boxes are ready, who's gonna get that? So we're happy to wrap for you, and I left this for me because our wrapper is gonna be here for maybe 4 or 5 hours tomorrow, Wednesday the 23rd, 9:30 till 2, and then maybe 10 to 1 on Christmas Eve. So you guys, my staff, I feel, cannot be mad at me. You guys can come in and get anything you want, and I'd love to help you put a gift together. But now I feel that I am blame-free and only promoting in any detail here in this video books we have a lot of. Merry Christmas.